We
So
love
Plush,
hip-hop.
I don't know if you guys know who Plush is. Toronto accent girl. She's the one who's did the whole "sick to my stomach, fam." Right? She went viral years ago for that. Let me see if I could pull up some stuff. Low key, while I'm pulling this up, let me just tell y'all something quick. I think I might be live long enough that the bots that are the dislike bots are probably going to disappear by the time I'm finished this live, because they got the cheap package, right? So those bots kind of or the dislikes disappear after a few hours. Toronto accent girl. So maybe if I'm live long enough, the bots will disappear by the time I'm finished the live. So this is her.
And what I don't like is if the business is true that you left your moms in the hood, somebody go smoke that you. You don't leave your moms nowhere. You have money and you left your moms there. Yo, you're sick to my stomach, fam. But if it's not true, sure,
Sick to my stomach, fam.
Freddie's just talking shit.
All right, that's the thing that made her go viral originally. She's done and I think that was the interview with the Seeking Success podcast. What's this? Toronto accent explained.
You a setup thing.
I don't set up nobody, Crody.
What does Crody mean?
Crody, it's like bro, but with a C because you already know. And
What the fuck does that mean?
it means what it means. And the real ones know. The real ones know. The real ones know.
Yo, I'm getting a physical cringe from like the overuse of the accent.
What's your favorite thing to do in Toronto?
Ball up.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Pete Davidson, you already know way back when he was like comedianing.
You a setup thing.
I don't set up nobody.
Say that again?
He was like comedianing.
Huh?
Davidson, you already know way back when he was like comedianing.
Comedian. So yeah, that's her. Now, she's been going through some issues because low-key, and we've had our share of issues in the past, low-key, she's never been able to transition what she does as far as being an online personality. Like, she goes crazy on TikTok, but like I said about like these Toronto blogs out here, TikTok doesn't pay in Canada neither. You can get paid from doing the live streams and having battles with people and all that type of shit. So you can get gifts. But as far as just like weekly payouts for, just putting up posts on TikTok and different things like that, TikTok ain't paying, bro. Not in Canada. So she's been able to become super viral. Everybody knows who she is. When she posts on Instagram, it goes crazy. She's been able to accumulate tens of thousands of followers on Instagram, which I can't pull up because low-key I'm blocked. But what happened was she hasn't been able to translate that into her own money, like maybe a brand deal, some kind of television show, start her own podcast, something like that. Like, I'll give a big salute to Sagittarius Shoddy, and I'll play this quickly.
We love hip-hop.
I'll give a big salute to Sagittarius Shoddy because the one thing with Sagittarius Shoddy is after she went viral for the interview that she did on our channel, she went and started her own YouTube channel. And to this day, even if she doesn't get as much views as when she first started the YouTube channel, which was a lot of views, like she was breaking like 120,000 views each YouTube video. She was making money for as soon as she went viral. Okay, Sagi's a little bit different because she's willing to go and sell some box, but I'm just saying, you should have started a YouTube channel.
Has any resources for housing or food or any resources at all, then please DM.
So let's pause this right here. It says, hey guys, I'm really not doing good. I've been
resources.
If she's really fucking down bad like this, bro, so watch what you said here. This is sad.
So I guess if anyone has any resources for housing or food or any resources at all, then please DM.
So let's pause this right here. It says, hey guys, I'm really not doing good. I've been living in my car. I can't find any resources to help me because I'm truly not a single mom. And so how the fuck am I ever going to get into housing? I can't afford anything by myself. I guess she meant to say I'm really hungry, and I also need money for gas really bad. If anybody could send me $10, this is so embarrassing. But I really need help. And then she puts her PayPal address on the bottom. Gentlemen,
Sorry.
What's the
Sorry,
question?
you have to go first because it's gonna be crazy if I go first.
No, and okay, so I asked in the chat, should she just go get a 9 to 5? And big salute to everybody who's popping into the chat right now. Shiesty is Bud in the building, Jay Castro in the building, Greg Lewis in the building. Yeah, should she just go get a 9 to 5? Because I know a lot of people have pride when you get so viral, you've been all over the place. For you to say, okay, well, now you might see me at Denny's or freaking Wendy's or some shit like that. And I don't even think that she needs to go that level of job, even though there's nothing wrong with those jobs. But she's a woman in her 20s. She could probably get a job at a call center or something like that. Her co-workers might recognize her like, yo, what are you doing here? And then after you get over that little brunt of that, you'll be fine, fam. Okay? So she now finally has given an update on what's going on with her, because we even said in this piece here, before I actually get off of this piece here, we even said here near the end, and people somebody try to say something in the comments, like, let me find that comment here, because I was like, yo, you think you're sick, fam? Like, shut the fuck up, man. Yo, people went mod on this video right here. Okay, right here is the last one right here. This is from 6 hours ago. If you guys actually cared, you would be out there helping her instead of doing a video and getting views on for her misery. Shut the fuck up. I responded, you clearly didn't watch and just reacted. If you did, you'd hear the part where Mance offered her bread. Stupid. Let's play this. Like, we all can understand and we all can relate to going through hard times.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
want the best for her.
Yeah.
I'm willing on this pod to offer a bill cash if you pull up to our next Wednesday episode, our
DJ
group
Muff,
one.
wow. Let's go, man.
That's on me, on me, boys.
Yeah, I'll put more on it. I mean, we won't disclose it, but we'll,
just swing me some, so just pitch on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, yo, whatever opportunity she can find, like, she should go for. And even in my conversations with her before, like, what I always noticed was like this desire.
So yeah, man said put some money on the table, and this is coming from one of two people who have beef with her from our podcast. Okay, Dusty Wallace was beefing with her. The man was talking about his kids, or the girl was talking about his kids. Okay, but when you see somebody down bad, and let me throw a like on my own video. When you see somebody down bad, you ain't gonna kick them when they're down. You know what I'm saying? So she finally had some things to say about all of the love that she's been getting. And I think she might have responded to some of the hate. Let's see what Plush has to say. And her name is Plush. I keep on calling her Toronto accent girl, but her name is Plush.
I wouldn't be here doing what I do, my content, or even have my platform without you. And I appreciate every single one of you. So I'll be getting tons of questions. It's actually insanity on what some people actually do write in your comments. I think you guys are missing the solid fact that I'm saying that I escaped family violence, that I trusted an individual and it blew up in my face. The number one question is, where are your parents? My parents are older. I am 26. My parents have now retired and they're doing their own thing. I am not one to tell them where to stay and what to do and to buy a house and be in debt at their age. No, go be free. Go do what you want to do.
Just quick thing, and big up to her. I'm not trying to diss, but I don't know if you guys notice that accent isn't so, yo, you know, fam, like Gurks, you fam. Like, she's not really talking like that right now. She's kind of talking a little bit more normal. Just saying.
Amazing relationship with my parents, and yeah. But my life changed a lot. I had a dog. I had my own place. Our lives are.
Did she say I had a dog? Nigga, I'm trying to help you, bro. I had a dog you didn't give birth to the dog. I purchased a dog, or somebody gave her a dog. I had a dog. Like as if a dog popped out of her belly or something. Like, chill out, fam.
Are very different now. Another question is, oh, what if she is asking for money to get beauty done? I've seen her get lip injections. A lot of my videos are promotions. No, I don't have anything done. I'm really exhausted and I don't have time to even think about that. Maybe if I have a photo shoot or something, I would try to get press on nails or something, or do a promotion, but I'm really not sure, y'all. You know what I mean? It's just not on the top of my head right now. It's not a priority for me. My priorities are dog food, food for me, and taking care of my vehicle. The other questions are,
and just to give you guys a little bit more context also, if you didn't know, or for the people who never seen the other videos, this car that she's in, she's currently living in that car. All right. So this is what the main issue is, that she said that she's been living in her car and shit has been rough. Yeah, she's been down bad. Hold on, let me see if I can find the actual original video in more depth. Let's see. I'll keep on playing this while I'm doing my search.
like coming after my man, like, guys, I sent the video that he is my only support. He is the only support I have. I don't know. You guys really missed when I said that, I think. But me nor him are millionaires, and none of us can dish out any crazy money. But yeah, him and his family are the only supports I have. Get a job. I have a job. I'm a bartender. I'm trying very hard. If you know and you're from Toronto, a lot of the clubs only hire blonde girls with blue eyes. You know what I mean? I heard a lot of bad stuff even come out about like ultraviolet and stuff like that. I tried to apply to all those upper scale clubs.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it over to Reddit so that maybe I can slow this shit down, because I hate this little speedy shit. Let's see this. Let's go to Reddit.
Or even have my platform without you, and I appreciate every single one of you. So I'll be getting tons of questions. It's actually insanity on what some people actually do write in your comments. I think you guys are missing the solid fact that I'm saying that I escaped family violence. Another question is, oh, what if she I don't know. You guys really missed when I said that, I think. But me nor him are millionaires, and none of us can dish out any crazy money. But yeah, him and his family are the only supports I have. Get a job. I have a job. I'm a bartender. I'm trying very hard. If you know and you're from Toronto, a lot of the clubs.
So she has a job.
Any crazy money. But yeah, him and his family are the only supports I have. Get a job. I have a job. I'm a bartender. I'm trying very hard. If you know and you're from Toronto, a lot of the clubs only hire blonde girls with blue eyes. You know what I mean? I heard a lot of bad stuff even come out about like ultraviolet and stuff like that. I tried to apply to all those upper scale clubs. They want blonde girls with fucking blue eyes or something. I don't know, guys. I'm trying. I apply everywhere.
So don't work at a damn club, fam. Yo, fam, I'm trying to defend you, bro. I'm trying to defend you. Let me just chill. All right, do your thing. All right, let me let you finish cooking. My bad.
My resume is very high. For bartending, I've been bartending a long time. It's just not dishing in any money at all. Why don't you just do Uber Eats? I just explained to you that there was a lot of things that went on with the law, and I'm having a hard time getting a job. The situation I went through, if you watched my last video, has left me corrupt because, like I said, I can't speak about it. But you guys missed the whole fucking fact in the other video that I'm trying to say women are silenced in the system. And I know if you're a man, you're like, oh no, women are always listened to. No, we are not always listened to. And a lot of the time, like I said, make sure you put cameras if you're a woman outside your house. So if something ever happens to you, you have proof as well. If you don't have proof, they're not going to listen to you. Men and women who are charged or sometimes looked upon bad because they're rappers or this and that are silenced by the system. And
Bring it back.
ever happens to you, you have proof as well. If you don't have proof, they're not going to listen to you. And I'm trying to say women are silenced in the system. And I know if you're a man, you're like, oh no, women are always listened to. No, we are not always listened to. And a lot of the time, like I said, make sure you put cameras if you're a woman outside your house. So if something ever happens to you, you have proof as well. If you don't have proof, they're not going to listen to you. Men and women who are charged or sometimes looked upon bad because they're rappers or this and that.
Men and women who are charged,
sometimes looked upon bad because they're rappers or this and that, are silenced by the system. And
so I guess the company you keep, I guess she's trying to say, has also prevented her from having opportunities because of the fact that, like, they're like, oh, I seen you in videos around all and stuff like that. We can't hire you. Up to 22 says, go find a job instead of going crazy. That is also a, another way that could happen. Like, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that it's easy to get a job, but there's certain jobs that you can get that are easy. It's just, are you willing to do them? You know what I mean? Like that pride. There's a lot of jobs that might be like manual labor. You're like working in a factory or some shit. If you got to live in your car, if the choice is between living in your car, working in a factory, and catching a nice salary, probably a nice $18.50 an hour, and then it's, you work there, you might get it popping, and then get another $25 an hour or whatever. Like, you never know what could happen. You meet the right person at the office that you work at, be a secretary. This girl's a girl who's graduated university.
Yeah. Why don't you do OnlyFans? I refuse. It's never been who I am. It's not what I want to do. I don't want to stoop to that level. Oh, let me sell my body because I'm broke. Yo, fuck you. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not selling my body. I'm not gonna go sell poom poom like you catties. The amount of female pimps I had in my DMs. Female pimps, you guys are a fail to the human race. I refuse. Even though I know I could make a lot of money from that and it's tempting, but I don't want to stoop to that level. Get on my tax bracket. I don't want that shit in my life. It's weird to me. I don't have a problem with dancing, stuff like that. But once you're going to the extremes of selling poom poom, and you know in the industry, if you're just dancing, you're not making as much as the girl who sell poom poom. So what's the point?
And I'm not trying to tell her to sell poom poom neither. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't necessarily need to be the route. But it doesn't necessarily mean also that if she was to go open up her OnlyFans tomorrow, that everybody's gonna be like, oh, Toronto accent girl just opened up an OF. Like, it's not gonna have the Daniel Bergoli effect. You feel me? One, like the perv levels are not there. Like, she's already like in her 20s, so it's not even like oh, guess what, y'all? I'm just about to turn 18, right? And then all of the freaking disgusting pervs go run and they sign up on the same day. Like, she doesn't have that angle, right? And with all due respect, I know that you went mega viral outside of Toronto, but niggas in like Tallahassee ain't subscribing to the Toronto accent OF girl because she went viral on a couple of their pages. So even if you were to open up an OnlyFans, like, it doesn't necessarily mean that the next day that you open the money, you can be able to brag, post in the stories. Oh, first day of opening up an OF and I already made $1.2 million. Like, you ain't bad baby, shorty. Like, just chill. And I'm not even trying to diss you. Don't come for me later on. And if you did, I'm blocked anyway, so I wouldn't know. But don't come for me. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to diss.
That's why I try to stick to the bartending. And I think that everyone is in a crisis right now. A lot of people are in a housing crisis, and a lot of people are in a job crisis. And like, I don't know. Like, our city, like, they're really taking care of everyone else but the Canadians. You know, like, I'm a citizen and I don't know. Like, I'm unhoused. I don't know that. But yes, me asking for help or money is because I don't get paid off social media. I don't have a stable job. I needed help. I need help. I link my e-transfer here, my PayPal. Thank you for anyone to help me. The best way to help me is to just stream my music. It's free. And yeah, I think that
What?
Whoa. The best way to help me is to just stream my music. It's free.
I know she got music, but and listen, I know she's serious. If she's living in her car, that's real shit. But please don't make this a promotion that you can get some more streams on the tune them, fam. Please, fam. Like, make this like a sincere thing. Because I will get cheesed if this was just like, yo, fam, go check out my new music. Yo, I'm living in my car, and I'm not even trying to make fun of her accent, but like, I'm living in my car, and I'm not trying to be a hoe, but go check out my new music. Okay, I'm not saying that this is what's happening, but I've seen it happen in the past. Okay, that clout is a hell of a drug. I'm gonna get back to finishing her video in a quick second. Let's play this. Let's see what she got going on here. All right, give her some help. Let's put plush. Let's see what her SEO is. SEO is okay. You got to put an extra H on it so that you can find her. Oh, my Lord Jesus Christ. There you go. All right. Go over to her page. Plush with two H's. Can I get a little 1-2 sample still?
Are you raging? I'll pop perks.
Why is it only 31 seconds?
I sip penny while I twerk.
Send the Addy.
Won't entertain that shit, you. When you're gone, I don't trust you. Won't trust shit, learn quick, I'ma just drop you. You don't wanna talk when he's working around the clock.
I ain't mad at this, family. Let's go, plushie. What? That's what you're working with, fam? Run it.
Bitch gets home, doesn't even give him top. He knows what I'm about, I don't even have to talk. I earn my respect, I already got the job.
Well, you already got the drop. Nigga. Wex Production says free promo. Yo, fam, she's living in her car, fam. Allow me. Holy. I know you weren't mad. Like, yo, what do you mean free? Yo, what do you free promo?
On you, I already got the job. Lil Bruce and the addies where I'll come through, send the addy.
I ain't even like doing parody or whatever. Like, she's sliding. Yes.
Honest, so I really give no fucks. And he always played it safe, always kept it in the trunk. But get left, I swear he fucked with me. Yeah, he put me to the test. I got every addy terror.
All right, let me stop playing. Let's get back to this video here. I'm stupid. Let's do it to her. Go check out her tunes for real.
And yeah, I think that because I have a platform, a lot of people took me the wrong way. I'm just a girl from Weston and Lawrence. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing really else about me. My boyfriend and his family are really my only supports right now. Me and my boyfriend are not millionaires. Hopefully we can build together and get out of this situation that I'm also in, and hopefully that we can both find amazing jobs. And
yo, boyfriend, if you see this, don't come for me, bro. All right, Shorty already came for me before, and she tried to desecrate the man, then, bro. But like, I don't know what you look like. I ain't trying to be out there trying to buy a couple of backwoods or something, or some, filter tips, and boom, get punched in the side of the face by, yo, this is for plush, nigga.
Get it cracking like that. But yeah, I don't think that there's anything wrong with anyone ever asking for help. I know that there's gifts on here and there's other ways, and I think that, like I said, I really want to start live streaming, and that's the way you guys can just help me too, by just joining my live stream on Twitch. I was quite embarrassed I had nowhere really to stream, but yeah, I gotta just do what I gotta do. Do you know what I mean? And I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll be giving updates and stuff on TikTok. I think my Instagram, we have to start focusing on the music.
So what does Plush need to do? Okay, let me know in the comments. Comment gang strong. Let's do a little quick workshop here, because she mentioned she wants to live stream. She wants to get her Twitch popping a little bit more. She don't want to do OF. Okay, she ain't trying to be out there selling crutches or those types of things like that. Right? Yeah. There's options. Like I said, I put in a poll here. Should she just get a 9 to 5? But I could understand why she might not want to, because of the fact that her face is so visible out there in the scene. But what should she do? I will give you guys what I think in a second. But I want to see what y'all suggestions are, because I feel like the comment gang, y'all are some very intelligent individuals. Not just, there's people who are from different walks of life, man, who have worked in the streets, people who are working 9 to 5s. We got people in the chat who used to work in the street and now are 9 to 5ers. People who started their own businesses, basically business owners. So maybe we can help Plush to figure out what her next move is, or what her game plan can be. Maybe a 3 steps or 3 different suggestions that we can give to her, so that she can get her shit back on popping. You know what I'm saying? Carol says dating show, like one from the UK grilling. She would have to get paid to be on a show. Like if she's producing one herself, I feel like Toronto, anytime that they try to do or recreate any of these shows, because we don't have the budget a lot of times, we might not be able to do it, or she might not be able to do it herself. However, I do hear what you're saying. If she's on one of those shows, like a reality TV show, she might need an agent for that to maybe start pushing her to get onto reality TV. But I could definitely see her on a Big Brother Canada, even like a Big Brother in the UK or something. Like, yeah, this is our Canadian guest, Plush. And they'll just have to give, like, she'll have to give her Govey. I'm sorry, you're going to have to use her Govey. And they're going to put Plush in the middle. And then you could be there in the confessionals like, yo, this girl, like, she really tried me, but like, yo, I gave her, I gurked her. That's money in the bank. Bad Girls Club. All right? You could be on Bad Girls Club. Shit like that. Right? Not Real Bad Girls of the 6, even though, yes, Real Bad Girls of the 6 too, when they come back around, join that as well. But I'm saying, like, you could even take it to like a Bad Girls Club in America or whatever, and You might have to, swap it out a few times. You might come home with a couple of black eyes, couple of scratches from some fights with the girls. But hey, bro, I know they're paying for that shit. They're not just letting girls get beat up for free. So that's another possibility. I'm gonna, like I said, there's jobs, but I would also suggest trying to link up with other influencers, but certain types of influencers, like a Vicky. I know people used to go crazy anytime Vicky used to get posted on the timeline. She's very rage bait heavy, and I'm not trying to say that you and Vicky are the same, but you and Vicky are kind of the same. Like you get the same kind of hate. All right, I'm just being honest, but my honesty will help you get to the bag, shorty. All right, so just hear me out. Maybe connect with the Vickies of the world. Let's do a collabo. Okay, Vicki's out here getting her bag. You feel me? Now there's Canadian versions of Vicky and different people like that. I said, is Vicky still active? What the fuck? Yes, she's active. She's outside. But Vicky, that's another person you could link up with. Carol said Aiden Ross boxing. Yes. Link with Aiden Ross. DM this man. Okay? Aiden Ross is tapped into what's going on in Toronto. It's not just Drake that he knows what's up with. Aiden Ross, I've been on his stream, but I'm trying to think if I bought him on this stream. No. I've been on Aiden Ross's stream, so he knows what's happening in Toronto. Okay? If I can get on Aiden Ross's stream, you can get in contact with Aiden Ross. You feel me? Easy Fector said slang girl streetwear. Sick to my stomach. Yo, to be honest, way too late for that. You should have had sick to my stomach, fam. Sick to my stomach, fam. I already have it where it's broken down on the t-shirt. Sick to my stomach, fam. Money in the bank. Holy fuck, bro. 5 figures for a fight? Yo, 5 figures is getting her out of the whip, brethren. 5 figures is a first and last on a rent. Aiden already did interview her. You're right. Yo, how are these niggas not turning this shit into bags, bro? Am I the only one who knows how to take something viral and flip it and clip it and put it into 100 ways, bro? Like, what are you guys, crazy, bro? Like, how you take all that virality and drop it on the floor, shorty? Wow. Another person you should link up with, and we'll get off of this because it's really not that important, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things. Sagittarius Shoddy. I will show you. If I go back to the channel here, I guarantee it's probably one of our, I think it's to this date our most viewed video, which is crazy. This just shows it's the epitome of Toronto loves fuckery and really doesn't love music as much as they all say you do. Okay? Salute to everybody, but like, come on, fam. This is the highest viewed video on the channel.
What is it? Is it the thrill that gets you, or like what?
Yeah, like it's so exciting. Just like I don't know, like I just find it funny. Just like I sent to my Addy, and like he actually pulls up and like he's banging down my door, and like my phone's at 1% or whatever.
For real. And that was your first time doing that, or is this
Yeah,
like...
it was my first time doing it.
Fame. So like, tell me about yourself.
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a whore.
Okay. Whoa! What? You're a what?
A whore.
So what does that mean?
It means I'm a hoe. Like,
Okay. Because I saw in the comments there's some comments calling you like battery thing, top thotty. Like, are these things true?
I'm a battery tick, yeah.
Okay.
Yo, I'm never not thrown off when I hear this. Okay. Nice glass. Nice glass says, what is on my screen? Do I have to remind you? Oh, again.
Okay. Cause I saw in the comments there's some comments calling you like battery thing, top thoughty. Like are these things true?
I'm a battery tank, yeah.
Okay. So how did you get into that? Like how did that happen?
I just like link up with guys off of like IG and like Snapchat and stuff, and
Okay.
like I just do stuff with them. I don't know.
Okay.
Like my first battery was like I was only supposed to link up with this one guy, and like
Yeah.
he brought 2 friends and they were cute. So I
Okay.
was like, I don't want to choose one. So
Okay.
like I just went with all 3.
They're like Frito-Lays. Can't just choose one. Frito-Lays for real. Should I, boom. Oh. But this was back. This is 7 years ago. All right. Technically 8 years ago when you think about it. Yeah. No, 7 years ago. All right. I gotta address these comments. Nice Glass says, how'd you get into being a battery thing? That's the real question. Yo, salute to AJ, bro. AJ's the one who asked the questions. I didn't write anything. I didn't even have to film it. I just walked in. I said, oh, this is who's here? All right, cool. Do your thing, bro. And then it turned out being one of the most viral things, if not the most viral thing that we have on our channel. All right. Shame on you, the audience. But not shame on her because she's smart. And I'm saying all of this to say, Plush, this could be you. Let's pull up Sagittarius Shati. Look how many subscribers she has. Plush, 134,000 subscribers for 465 videos. All right. Plush, listen to Friday. I know what I'm talking about. Oldest videos, whole rules, story time, my first train experience, 660,000 views.
Okay, so y'all wanted to hear the story of my first battery. So before, I thought like me hooking up with 2 guys at the same time, I thought that was called a threesome because who wouldn't think that? But according to everyone else, it's called a battery. So the first time was I went to go see this guy in Saga, and I slept at his house, and we.
Don't worry, I won't put you guys through the battery stories, okay? We're not here for that. I'm just trying to make an example here or show you guys that as an example or Plush as an example. This is what you can be doing. I heard her say, yes, I'm going to stream. I'm maybe going to get on Twitch. You Toronto niggas need to get out of your small fucking minds and start expanding your thinking. Because every time niggas come up with an idea, the idea be small like this. Oh, I can do like this because like I saw one of my favorite person who does the one thing. Why do the one thing when you could do multiple things? I am streaming right now on YouTube. Hit that like button. I'm streaming on Facebook. For the old heads on Facebook, I'm streaming there right now. I'm streaming on Twitch. So, oh my God, just stream on Twitch. Don't worry, I'm doing it right now, okay? I didn't have to, I'm going to go stream on Twitch. No, I'm just going to stream everywhere. And wherever gives you the most money, go on, collect them bitches. You feel me? I am also streaming on X. And I'm streaming on Kick. So wherever got the bag, I'm coming for it, bro. I don't understand why you guys don't think big enough. Holy shit, man. It's not even like I'm special or something. Like I see niggas in America just thinking big, get into the bag fast all the time. Niggas need to be like hands, like spoon fed and have their hands held like, yo, this is how you get to the bag. Look at this. Most popular video, 660,000. Story time, 10 abdies in a row, 389,000.
Okay. So rule number 1, if a man cheats on you, and now I'm not one again. Okay? I'm a free hoe. I'm still a hoe, just a free one. Because some bitch at the top of the stairs just yelling, like, like, who the fuck is this bitch? Why the fuck are you talking to this fat bitch? Da 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 da. Blah 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 blah.
Somebody asked, who's Toronto's Flacco? Speaks to Carol. Who's Toronto's Flacco? There is none. Niggas don't think big enough, bro. Okay? I speak to Flacco behind the scenes. I've interviewed him twice. And that's part of the reason why I started getting back into doing the single news story videos, because those move. Nobody else is doing that here. You know what? I will actually give a little bit of props to one of my ops, Rockboy Ninja. Okay? He does a variation of what Flacco does, but he's scared to show his face. So you won't see like a video like how Flacco does. He'll just do a little 2-minute video, no super low effort version of what Poetic Flacco does. So guess what? You know what? I'm right. There is no poetic version of a Toronto Poetic Flacco, because you niggas is not willing to put enough effort into your fucking production or into your work ethic and consistency. Whose fault is that? Holy shit, man.
And then, yeah?
I made spaghetti and meatballs, and there's still quite a bit left if you want some.
Oh,
Shorty's in her crib, Mom Dukes, or not Mom Dukes, or whoever's talking to her and shit. Like, even though people might think this girl's a waste youth, she got to the bag. Go holler at Sagittarius Shawty Plush and see if you guys can do a collab. See if maybe she'll throw you a bone and put you on to some game to make some money. All right, and that'll get you out of the car, because this girl is living in her condo. All right, if you go to her newer videos, and salute to Sagittarius Shawty, because I've interviewed her. I doubled back for 3 interviews after AJ did his first one, because I'm not stupid. I don't care how many niggas dissed it in the comments. Yo, Friday, why you putting this stupid shit on the channel? Each time I did an interview with her, it did 30. Actually, the second time it did like 60,000 views. Okay, the other ones 30,000, 40,000, and I'm not gonna get to the bag. Go fuck yourselves, you guys. Trying to tell me not to get to the bag while you interviewing this battery thing. You shut up. Like you're gonna stop me from getting to the goddamn bag. Idiot thing. This is the girl's yard bridge.
Welcome back to another work vlog. My hair's a little greasy. Bleach. I just put on blush.
Bare tattoos that are on her face, tattoos on her hand, condo in friggin' Toronto. You girls are not doing enough. Don't let Sagittarius Shawty lap you, you idiot bitches, 100 times over because you're too lazy to get to the bag. I'm not even talking about Plush when it comes to, but I'm just saying, because I know this is a Plush segment, all right? And she might watch this back and get cheesed. Fam, get to the bag. Go holler at this girl. Let her help you out. I'm done with this. Holy shit, man. Because I get cheesed when I see, like, there's so much money in the city. I used to live in a city where there's a lot of money too, but when you start getting to too much money, like, for example, like if you try to be a street nigga and try to get too much money, you end up having to work for like the friggin' Angels or the mob or something, okay? Montreal ain't trying to have that shit. So I moved to Toronto, and I seen like, yo, there's endless possibilities over here. But a lot of people who are born and raised in this place don't even see the opportunities that are under their own noses, that are in their own city. Moving lazy as fuck. Get to the bag, B. Let's go, man. Anyhow.
We love hip hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.